All right, hello everybody. Going to be recording another video for Mahjong Soul, playing some more ranked matches. I think we're gonna start off with a Silver Room Hanchan self match. Thank you for all the comments, by the way, all the support. We hit 100 views, I think, which is kind of crazy considering I posted the video yesterday. Um, There will be one video that will go up before this one. I'm recording this on the 13th, right after the World Cup game that I was watching. Argentina scoring 3-0 on Croatia, which crazy that it was so one-sided. But anyways, let me know if you watched it and what you thought of the game. Um for me, since I was, of course, rooting for Brazil, anyone who knows me knows that I'm Brazilian. I was rooting for Brazil. Sadly, we lost to Croatia for reasons I don't want to get into in this video, but seeing Argentina break apart Croatia so easily, wish we could have done that. Looks like we have an expert 3 player here. I'm not afraid. But yeah, we are playing. Are they trying to rank up actually? Okay. They're not quite ranking up to master. But no matter. Um, we'll play against them all the same. The tiles did not discriminate based on rank. Uh, Despite sometimes it looking like that. Anyways. Dora's a 2-pin, we can use it. We have a triplet of 2 pairs. 2 nice proto runs. 244, 577. And with the 7-5s being so close to the 8-sos, we could end up seeing a more complex shape come out. Have the 1-3-5 now? Definitely take that over in East. I'll try to pay some more attention here. My throat is a bit hoarse from past 2 days of recording. I'll try my best. We could end up making an all samples here just to make sure nobody else can make a big hand. It's always useful. If someone reaches, we can steal the Richie stick also. The main problem is that we want to be able to use this Dora if it comes by. Don't think we're gonna end up in mixed triple sequence or anything. There's already one man out, and the 6-pin here is quite good. I don't know what's ideal to discard here. Perhaps we can just keep the 4-mana as our pair. And if we get like a 7-pin or 5-pin, we're definitely just gonna go for the all simples. The 4-soul could come out also, yeah, okay. Let's just go for that. I mean, we haven't seen a Dora in 7 draws, right? So let's not waste any more time. Someone else probably has the 2-pins. We have a chance here at making this a different hand, so let's do it. And now we pick up a Dora. Does increase the value of our hand, but winning a 1,000 point hand and a 2,000 point hand, it makes pretty much no difference. So we don't necessarily have to use it. If it's faster, we could do something else. Let's throw out the 3-pin. It's a liability for later, and East is extremely safe. Safe against everybody. The dealer did discard 5-pin, which I did not see if it was from hand or from discard. But either way, it's not good. Not good at all. Okay, now we are 1 away. So we should toss this here, because now we can draw 7-pin, 4-mon, 7-soul, 6-soul, and all of those are tempe. Tempe? Nope. a matter of waiting now and observing. There was a 6-0 discard as well. I think that was from draw. Yeah, I don't think the dealer has anything. The Dora are still nowhere to be seen. 1 out of 7 accounted for. We can definitely still win this hand. And we definitely do not need the red 5 to win. Alright, cheese called. Dora 1 revealed. Could have... Okay, so that's a shape where... Could definitely have a pair of 2s there. Okay, let's take the Tenpai. No chi. No, not even a pause. So, if they are Tenpai, which they might be, one call and last row could be Tenpai. I think player across from me is folding. They discarded the same tile as me. What will it come down to? Yeah, if a tile sufficiently dangerous comes by, I would definitely fold here. We'll see what comes. We'll see what comes. And the Sunzo. The Sunzo's not great, but it's not too scary. Alright, no deal in. We're both Tenpai. 6-mon, okay. Sounds about right. Take the 1500 there. You can definitely pay the 1500, by the way, or however much it is, right? Be not Tenpai at the end. Just to not deal into dealer Tanya Dora 3. That's not something you want to deal into. But then the Sun Soul seems safe enough. 1500 is just a cherry on the top. And now the dealer starting things off with the red triplet. Toyman discarding 2 of the same suit, 2 and 4. Interested to see what they're doing. 4-mon discarded from hand. So it looks like the bamboo are going to be quite dangerous for us. You don't discard 4-mon unless you're going for full flush. Or for half flush. Let's toss these as soon as possible. Yeah, 7-mon. Yep. Start discarding from the inside because they're the most dangerous. And then discard the outside. So we might see another one still being discarded from the dealer. They could still have anywhere between 0 to 2 tiles from a different suit. They're definitely waiting on the bamboo though. But they could still have honors as well. Interesting. 3-pin discarded. I mean, 3-so discarded. But maybe it might not be. So here's the thing. Why would you discard the 3-so when the 4 is Dora? Right? That doesn't make much sense if you think about it. So it either means that they finalized the shape of the hand in bamboo, and the 3-so was not helpful, right? They're waiting on something higher up, like around the 9s or the 6s that I have. Or it's something else to be determined, which I don't really know. I do know is that across from me there is a Dora Tanya being formed. The Manzu looking very cheap. Everyone's discarding them and I have a bunch of them in my hand. So it's hard for me to deal into an expensive hand in Manzu. Yeah, looks like this hand is just gonna be sort of valueless. He might have Dora somewhere. Like maybe a red 5. But this just looks to be a 2,000 point hand, maybe? Sorry, 3,000 point hand? Yeah, the 3s are out also. It's hard for me to complete this, this 2-1, so... Could be half outside. For sure. Doesn't look like the player across from me is making a flush hand. Player to my left, not really ringing not really ringing any bells for me. No alarm bells here. Alright, now I have Laura, so now I could contest the hand. Let's toss this one first. Alright. There was a slight pause there. It could mean something, it could not mean anything. This card's too so from hand. Is there a pause again? There is. So he is actually waiting on a chi. So it could be that he has like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And it would still like prompt him to chi, but he can't take it. This is just not... I'm still 2 away. Kinda rough. I could make a... I could try to get Tanya. All symbols here. Not like that though. Honestly, maybe I should have called that. Just so I could beat Tempa at the end. Because we're running out of tiles. Maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, I would have had Tempai now. And a 4 mana safe. Safe enough. We just want Tempai here. Who knows? Maybe we win on on high day, but no, we're not gonna beat Tempai, I think. There's still a chance. Oh, okay. Nice. We got the Tempai. And yeah, they did have the 1, 2, 3, as you saw. Like I said. The pause on the 2 pin is telling. And they did have Dora 2 as well. I think that was Dora 2, right? They had 4, 4, 5, 6. Waiting on 4, 7. That's kind of what I felt when I saw the Sansol. And the call there too. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my Discord. Got distracted. No distractions during Mahjong. So this hand, we're looking for the 8 mon. Looking for the 7 pin also. Something that I'm realizing is that I also focus a lot more when I'm recording. So it's good for me too. Once I get back up to master, I can start playing with the best of the best. We have a chance here at mixed triple sequence. Also pure double. But I think this hand is much better by drawing a tile around 2 mon, 4 pin, or 4 soul. Or we can just... Yeah, we can also just do that. That works too. Which side looks better here? And the 9 pins are all gone. Alright, drawing any one of 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 gives us Senpai. Not ideal, right? We love to get a Pinfu, but I'll honestly just take Damaten here. Chi again? Yeah, that's why I didn't really want to discard them. Okay, there's a Ricci. It's okay, I think Shimocha's gonna deal in, so he can do that. I'm fine. I'm fine with not dealing in, just folding. Okay, there are 2 months discard. Oh, all 4 months are discarded. So the only way that I deal in is if he has exactly like two 1 months and I deal into it, or waiting on a single 1 month, which is extremely unlikely. You can actually get back to Tenpai here. Yeah, let's not deal into Ibatsu. Oh, okay, it was actually this. Okay, there was a chance. It was a very small chance, but there was a chance. There was one 7 month left, and two 8 months left, I think. And I think I had the second to last 9 month. Should have just folded, but it's not that big of a deal. We did have a chance of getting a nice hand there. But against the Richi's, I really should just be full folding. I'll count that as a mistake on my part. It's alright, we didn't get hit by a lot. It's not the end of the world. I think I'm gonna go for full flush here. Sorry, half flush. This hand is looking pretty good for a half flush. Or it could be concealed. Pure double sequence. Maybe fit in a Dora? Let's see. Oh, the 5 month coming back. It's not unreasonable to cut 5 month that early. When none of the other owners have been cut, you can kinda you can make that play. See, 5 so and 8 so. 7 8, 5 6 7. And any of this works. We can end up with a two-sided weight with the 5 7 7. Oh, actually, no, it won't be, because it'll be Furitan. Yeah, because I discarded the 5 there. So we could do a single tile weight on the 9 of bamboo. Yeah, realizing that I should not have cut the Sanzo. Another. So this is the kind of stuff that when I was in Silver Room originally, I would play and I'd be, well, I'm just trying to make the hands. I think I'm playing efficiently, but it's just not working out. Or, I'm pushing the hands, I get to Tenpai, but then I deal in while trying to push my hand, and why? And this is something that a lot of that it is honestly really hard to understand as a new player, because it is a hard it really is a hard thing to really be able to see, is how micro efficiency mistakes will often lead you to not finish your hand, and as in get to Tenpai fast enough, or in a way that is more efficient for the final shape. And because of that, you end up dealing in. Or when you don't know if your hand is worth enough points, or what is the likelihood that your hand will win, you make the decision to push when you shouldn't, or when you do push for a hand, you don't push it efficiently enough in a way that allows you to finish it. And thus you lose. And it's very hard to notice that. Because Mahjong is a game where, yes, you may know Deyaku. Yes, you may know how to make a hand. Yes, you may get to Tenpai very often. But there are still ways to improve. Mahjong is a game where all the little details count so much. Right? I have lost tournaments because I did not make the play to break someone's Ipatsu, and then they went on to Ipatsumo for a Hanuman and knocked me out at first. Granted, that's like a very tiny difference. It's a small chance, but every little thing counts. And it's stuff like efficiency mistakes that are very small. And because it is very complicated, it's not hard. It's not easy to be efficient. You end up making mistakes that cost you the speed of your hand, or you make a judgment where you think you can push, but you miss some small detail, and it ends up costing you. And it's very rough. I was talking about this earlier when we were all playing Mahjong yesterday. But you get used to it, and I mean, if it serves of any consolation, it's hard for everyone, not just you. So the other players will make mistakes too, and that's where you can capitalize, right? That's why if you improve your play over a very short amount of time, honestly, if you genuinely improve, you will see results because of the players you play against. And now we have a hand here that is two away. At very best. There are two ways I can get the Tenpai here. I can wait on 4-7. Yeah, so having the 4-5-6-7 shape is pretty nice because I can draw 4-7. Well, we drew that one, which doesn't really matter for this case. So we can draw 4 or 7 man. We can draw 6 man, or we can draw 2 But dang, that's a big hand. Oh, it looks pretty. Sorry. I had to mute for a second. I was saying that the hand looks pretty, but it's only 3 Han. Now we have our first dealer. Let's see what we can do. We can have a Yakuhai. We could use the Manzu here. The Dora. Let's make the call. Do it efficiently. Let's keep the 6-7-9 shape. because we don't have we don't have a pair right now. So shapes that are close together can help you find a pair. Particularly the 4 in a row shape, right? The 6, 7, 8, 9, for example, or either side can become a pair. But also, 2 true 9 is a 3-sided pair weight. Is the longer version of that shape. And also because when you have a 1 and 4, you know, the 4 covers all the tiles that the 1 covers as well, so just an easy cut. Yeah, let's just speed up the hand. I have faith that we'll draw a pair somewhere in the 2, 4, 6 or 4, 6. Yeah, anywhere in the hand. And if you may be wondering, like, why not go for a half flush? It's simply too slow. Usually, what will determine if a hand is good enough for half flush for me, or full flush in that case, it's like the amount of triplets you have, or where those triplets are, where the sequences are. If you have a pure double sequence, it helps a lot, right? If you have a pair of honors, it helps a lot too. And just in general, how many of them have been discarded already? Yeah, the green is live. No one has discarded it yet. Someone's probably waiting for it. So if we don't draw it, when we get the Tenpai, we can toss it, maybe. We can also simply wait on it. Another option. It would probably deny someone their hand. No Dara been shown yet. So the hand at any point could be kind of scary. Okay, that is the worst way we could draw that. Any of the other options gives us Tenpai. Not this one though. That's the problem with making all these calls like this, but I don't I don't have the faith in the other players that they are going to have an expensive hand right now. Maybe the player across, but it's not like people. It's not really like people would be afraid of dealing into us since our hand is not that great. All right, here we go. Now we have a good. Now we have a good weight. 1 and 4, 5 tiles left for us, and there we go. Even taking a Ricci stick donation. Thank you very much. Wow, we start with a 1-away hand. The ideal draw for this hand is 7 pin. And if we reach E early enough, I might not consider actually calling it. Could still improve this hand in many ways. Okay, never mind. Let's just go for it. Beach bean food. Very early. 4 and 7 weight. It's actually not that expensive of a hand, right? Reach Painful Ron is only 230. 3,000 points as dealer. but we have a home buy extra, so it's 3,300. And if we hit one Uda, then it's, starts getting a lot bigger. So we definitely want to take that. And if we Tsumo with some luck, we could get a Mangan. So there's absolutely no reason not to Riichi this. Especially because of the pressure it puts on the table. Although we did end up suing. Nice. We hit one Uda, so 7,800, very good. And now we can just cruise. Green first. Give people less chance to draw a pair and pawn it. South next, we have a closed dragon triplet. Dara too. Another good hand for us. 330. Another triplet. What do we cut? I think the 5-9 is better to keep than the lone 9. Because if we draw the 5-7-9, then we have a 6-8 weight. Instead of the 9, which is, if I draw the 7, it's only the 8 pin. This doesn't really help. Could also just use the 4 bamboo as a pair. But also, we don't need to maximize the we also don't need to maximize the value of the sand. Just winning anything here is good enough. Prevent others from stealing your dealership. No con. You at home, do not con. It's usually not worth it. Alright, now we have plenty of ways to get another Yemen, to get a Chi here. We have been kind of slowing down with the sand. Kind of hit a halt. I think I'm gonna cut. Oh, really? We're done already. Okay, I did not expect there to be a Tempai. It's alright. Just doing first. I was expecting there to be another call with the Tempai. That was a bit early, but it's alright. Only 330. Still plenty of game to play, and we have the advantage. Certainly not a hand you want to be dealing into. 3,900 is a lot, but there could be a lot harsher fates. I did get a bit distracted since someone I was alone before, and now there's someone home. Broke my focus. But alright, let's keep going. We have Dora 2 again. I think he'll actually... Yeah, I was just thinking about that tile that I kind of want to pawn it. Put some pressure on the table. Let's not let other people win. Player across from me did discard 5 so. I think there's a weird effect where the larger your monitor is, the harder it is to pay attention to all the like discards if they are from hand or from draw. I feel like on my phone I noticed that a lot better. It's a bit funny. Interesting there, we see the 1-1 pawn. I wonder what that's about. Okay, looks like a null triplets hand. That's how it's gonna be. We can definitely cheat this. Might be thinking, isn't that kind of pointless? No, because we still get the 5-1. So it helps you. Sometimes you can do that. You can cheat even though you don't need it to complete something. You just simply just have better tiles in your hand. It improves the like tile quality of the hand, right? Like I'm never gonna use this 1 pin. So might as well take the 5. It does make your hand less flexible, but in some cases it just helps to do it anyways. So at any point there could be a run now. On anything that hasn't been discarded. It's very hard to defend against all triplet hands. And still push. But we're also close to Tenpai. Still keeping the 5 on the off chance we draw the 6. The 7s are gone also. Yeah, it looks like it's not gonna happen. All the 4s are gone. And we're Tenpai. Alright, 6 mon. Come on, 6 mon. We want to switch. I don't think so. In higher levels, by the way, you don't really want to keep switching your weight around too much because people will know and they will notice and they will know that, like, oh, okay, she discarded the 7-mon from her hand. That means she improved her weight somewhere around 7-mon, so they will know that the 5-mon is kind of more dangerous. Oh boy. I don't really have an ideal way to defend, so I'm just gonna push. Should pass. Ricci. Okay. Pushing 8-pin. I mean, defending with 8-pin. Oh, I guess we're pushing with 8-pin. 20. Now we have 8 soul as well to defend even more. Ooh, big hand from dealer. That's pretty good for us. It's a 1 for 7. Very nice. Yeah, this is good for us. Makes it easier to get second. Completed sequence. 7-8. Ryanman, pretty good. We have a pair. Does let us... it is a pair that allows for Pingfu, which is nice. It's not the best pair to have for later on, but it's good enough. Okay, dealer discards it. So now it's a good tile to have later on for defense. Ideally, you want to try and have a pair that's good to defend with later on. If someone reaches you, you just toss them. Usually gives you a lot more breathing room. No upgrades. Not anything major at least. We did draw the 8 pin, etc., but nothing too great. 2 pin, 2 soul, 8 mon. So there it's good to keep the 1, 2, 3. I mean the 1, 3, 4, because when you draw the 2, now that means you have the 4, which is a good tile. So it's basically like transforming a 1 into a 4, which is kind of great. Okay, they pawned that. This is just probably an all simples. Khan! You don't want to be doing that. That's not really a good play. If you have the self concealed, you just want to keep it and then Ricci, and then you can get a big hand. Now you open your hand, and if you don't have Dora, the max you can get is 2 Han. No Ricci. Alright, finally one away. Just gonna toss this out now. We don't need it. We just need the 9 pin. 6925 is our wage. Don't think the dealer is Tempa yet, surprisingly. That's a bit dangerous. So tossing the red into a half flush, half honors, half terminals hand from the player across from me is how I would lose this game, so let's not do that. This hand is not the only hand we'll have to win this game. And it's much better to not lose than to win. We absolutely do not need to do this. I am slightly afraid of the half flush also, like the 7 pin. But I mean if someone discards the red, which I don't think they will, I would be willing to push. Ooh. Dora at 3. Because of the con. So yeah, very hard to take first now. Because of Mr. Toyman's con. The hand goes from 7,800 to 11,700? Makes it a lot harder to come back. And that's kind of why you don't con. The first few Han are way less important for a hand, but the bump up from 330 to 430 is the biggest increase in points. So having a way to find that extra Han is the most crucial. That's what the con gave him. Right? Because if you think about it, all simples, 1300 or 1000, what have you. 200, 2000, 3000 if you're dealer. 330, 3900, 4000. or 5200. And then 400 is when you start getting a lot of points. Pretty big increase. So that's something you gotta consider too sometimes. Two, four, five. We don't really need a two. We just want to make this a painful hand. We could upgrade it into all simples, pure double mixed triple sequence. In the 6, 7, 8. But we don't really have to. We just gotta win this hand. I don't want to necessarily stop going for expensive hands, because there is actually a chance, right, to come back. Like, if we direct hit a Mongun, that's pretty much... like, there's only a little bit left if we do that. Direct hit Hanuman would straight up just put us in first. And the dealer could also get run by someone else. We don't have to do all the work ourselves. Kinda curious about this Dora. Can we use it? Could always get a pair of it. Probably won't happen. Ooh, the dealer discards it though. Could also just draw the 2-pin, and then we'd be also one away. Never mind. Let's just go for it. Ipatsumo Ura-san, please. One time. You never know what's gonna happen with Riichi, right? You could Riichi Ron 1300 points, or Riichi Patsu. Get you a little bit further. And 600 extra points from the bonus. Also helps. Every little bit counts. Yeah, I don't really want to toss the Dora so early. How are we gonna use this? Oh, okay, just as a pair. That's fair. Alright, let's commit the 1 as our pair. Take this Yaman. Could end up seeing some use for the 5 bamboo, since we still have some wiggle room in the hand. No pawn, nice. Don't want people to open up their hands and hinder my hand. This actually could be a pretty valuable hand. Okay, with the 4-pin, if we draw the 5-pin, we could go for a Pier straight. Seems like a long shot, but you never know. Alright, now we have an extra Yunman. We'll have to cut one of them at some point. Usually do that by seeing what people are discarding. Oh, actually, the 3-4 is Furiten. It's like a Furiten side because I discarded the 2. So we would not want to keep that if we don't draw into it. Double south for Kamicha. Not ideal for us. But as long as we don't deal into it, it's fine. I'm just worried about keeping this 4 as a liability. Hello there. Star 3. Okay, let's toss out the 3. Oh god. No con. We can't win the sound if we do that. So by tossing the 3, we have the 1-4 pin to try and get a pair. And also just any other tile in our hand. 5, so discarded. The red one. I don't think anyone is waiting around the bamboo. Bamboo seem pretty silent. Like, it's not... Doesn't look very dangerous at all. This is kind of scary, though. Not too much. Just a little bit. Because I didn't see any other 2-mon out. Just not drawing what I need. Under any circumstance. We have been 2 away for such a long time. Like, since the beginning of the game, pretty much. I think at this point, I'm just gonna... Okay. Yep, we can defend, though. I don't think I'm getting Tempai. I could, but I'm not pushing the one so. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, the one so would deal in. Nice that we get the Tempai right at the end. Although, not majorly important, just don't deal in, right? It simply saves us... How much? 1,500 points? So it's a 2,500 point difference. Getting that Tempai. Very aggressively calling north very early. First turn. So this could be a half flush. Ooh, west. It's a pretty long game. 55 minutes in? My goodness. I don't know how he has the courage to discard red. And white. Oh, just not be discarding anything into this guy's hand. Uh, we could work on an all simples here. So imagine with me, we dropped a 9. We can make some cheese. We can start to see an all simples come out. The main issue is discarding these Manzu, which I feel very unsafe about. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of rough. I don't wanna just drop the 3-pin unceremoniously. Deal into an all triplets of that caliber. And just get the 3-6. There we go, thank you. Still just does not feel worth it. I will tanky on the 3-pin before I drop it. I will not take the Stempai. Because if I don't get Ron, maybe someone pawns it and has a Door triplet, or maybe player to my right cheese it. And none of those situations make me happy. Now, we are Furitan, but this is a 3-sided weight. This is a 3-sided weight. And not only that, we can also pawn 5, drop 7, have a 3-6 weight. No, it would be 40-10 on that as well, so we can't do that. We tossed the 6-pin earlier. It's fine. We can honestly just keep it like this and just sumo it at some point. I believe. Well, never mind. That's fine. As long as we don't deal into a big hand. Sorry about that. Alright, Red Dragon. We have Dora 1. Looking good. We still have our dealership. The problem is we cannot Mangan Ron the player across. That would end the game with us in second. But I mean that's fine too. It is not actually a problem. Finishing the game early in second sounds great. Above all else, if you're not getting fourth, you will climb. That's what's happening with me right now. See, no fourths. Had one fourth at some point. But we're climbing. When I got to gold room so I can make some videos. Okay, went away. Ooh, nice. We get the Yankan shape here. Means if we get a Pinfu here, it will have one Dora and we can Richi. Oh yes. I'll also take that. 6 has more likelihood to come out since it's farther away from the Dora. That was just a waiting game. At this point, with this hand, there's not really any ways to improve the shapes. I guess if I draw the 5 pin, it would be better to have the 5-8 weight. Yep, there's a Dora. Oh, Richi. Okay. Oh, that's an easy fold. Depends on what I draw. Keeping Tenpai might be better. Oh, nice. I got a direct hit. It's only 2,000, but with the added Richi stick, so it's an extra 2,000 point swing. Since I stole it from the person I'm trying to reach. And now Mangan Sumo does it. Ooh, this hand's nice. Mangan Sumo does it. Really, you trying to lock in a third place? Really? Nice, extra Dora. Three pin. Connects with 5. Three, 6 pair weight. 3, 6, 9 for the bamboo. Chance of E2, but I don't quite think we need it. Let's make it Tanya. 3 soul 4 pin. Senpai. The only ways to get Tenpai. This gives us the 7-1 out, but it doesn't really change the hand too much. Ooh, 5 so. Um... I guess like this we can draw a 3, 6 mon 4 pin. Let me check. Yeah, this means we have 369 also. 369 bamboo, 36 mon, and 4 pin. Not the 2 though. That one doesn't work. Yeah, this is one of those complex shapes. If you draw the tree so you have 3, 4, 5. Let me rearrange. So you have essentially this. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, where you can draw the 3, 6, or the 9 to have 2 sequences. Then you'd have 7, 8, 9, pair, 4, 5, 6. If I draw the 5 bamboo, it also works. And any other pair also works. Nice. Yeah, at this point we just gotta take it. It's quite late into the game. And if we win this round, it's... Yeah, any way we win it is... first place. Because we have 440 on Ron. Yeah, 4 pin is a landmine here. Actually, it would not end if I run someone else. Oh, okay, Tsumo. There we go. Easy. Easy first place. Nice. Do we get Uda? No Uda, but we don't need it. Very good. That handles Mangan either way. And we would tie for first. Which would give us second since we are the last dealer. Anyways, nice. 77, nice win. Made small misplay because I didn't realize Toyman had a hand. And yeah, we took first, got some points. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Let me know if there's any more feedback. I tried switching some of the video settings around, so now I'm recording in 1080p, 30 FPS. Let me know if that's better. I'm also messing around with the music, the audio levels, setting it up with individual audio tracks so I can adjust it later on. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Be sure to leave a comment. I appreciate the feedback. I really like reading the comments that I got on that video, on the episode 1 of Mahjong Soul. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.